guys, welcome back to Inside the Seller Studio. Today is June 30th, so we're going to go over the past month in review, going over our gross sales, how many items we sold, highlights, lowlights. I added a new category this time, surprise sales. I was going to also do cancellations because I do feel like we had a lot of cancellations this month, but I didn't. I actually just forgot about it until just now, so we are not going to go over that. But we did have like 3 or 4, which is pretty high for us. We don't usually get that many. So that was pretty interesting. Obviously, this number could change a little bit if anything else sells until 11:59 p.m. This is just as accurate as of like 30 minutes ago. So for the month of June, that's this sticky right here, we sold a total of 82 items for a gross sales total of $2,584.74. That's an average sale price of $31.52. That's pretty low for the month of June, but we also have to remember that we put our store in vacation mode for over a week, and we hid all items, so we were not able to sell anything during that week. We did bounce back quite a bit when we returned from vacation, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I know during the summer months there's always a little bit of a slowdown, so we may see that in July as well. I don't know. It's not really anything we can compare to since we did take off a week.
Yeah, but we figured we'd have a slowdown, and that's why we took the week off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did go on quote-unquote vacation. That's why the store was on vacation mode. So we were only open 3 days before I think, first, second, third. I'm on vacation mode the 4th.
Yeah.
So we were only open 3 days, and then, the rest of the month from, I don't know, the 13th on, 14th on, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we did sell quite a bit. I mean, 82 items
That's really good still.
Probably maybe 40 items more than I thought we would.
I mean, we still did really good. I did see a reel on Facebook for these sellers that were like, oh, we made $4,000 this month. And I was like, oh, they're kind of like where we are in, like, when we're at our peak. But they sell big items. They are like appliances, scooters. So they do it in like 4 to 5 items. They do freight shipping. That scares me.
Yeah, they're not like us.
They're not like us at all. At first I thought they were, and then I saw the big items that they're selling, and I'm like, no, because like, what if something's wrong with it? Then you have to repair it, and good for them though. Like, I don't know that we would ever buy anything that had to use a freight carrier. Do you think we would?
Ooh, it'd have to be awesome. Like an arcade cabinet.
You'd keep that before
that
I wasn't allowed
to keep.
He is allowed to get one. He just has to buy it for $10 or less. So we obviously don't have one yet. But you never know what you're going to find at garage sales. We have seen them in a couple garage sales. They're just not $10 or less. What a bummer.
There's that one that was $11.50. Man, so close. So close.
Do you want to talk highlights or lowlights first?
I'll talk. Or you want to talk low? Talk low.
Lowlights. So we can't talk about the best of the best sales without talking about like the worst of the worst sales as well, because it's not all sunshine and roses. Sometimes you do have to sell those cheaper items to just stay active. And when you buy big lots of things, we list everything. So they're all video games too. That's what's funny.
2 NES games. They're both $6 plus shipping, and then one was an Atari game that was $7 plus shipping. So probably $10. Okay.
Yeah.
Beat me up on my collection.
I just went the lowest selling items. But yeah, so it was $5.80 plus shipping, $6.11 plus shipping, and $7.11 plus shipping. John rounded to the nearest dollar, but I wanted to be accurate. Now the highlights. This month's kind of fun because our highlights are all items that sold over $100. There were 8 items in that $50 to $100 range, but we were able to get some over $100. So I'll go with the first one.
And it's 3 completely different items.
Yeah.
3 completely different ways to get items.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many other ways I can say different, but different.
Yeah. They're like
3 different ways.
we do not specify in one particular item in any way.
So this is fun.
So the first item is a Loungefly Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary backpack. John will include screenshots. It'll either be at the end or are we including them here in the middle?
Guess we're
so
gonna
you guys
find out.
can see. I actually bought this Loungefly for myself to use. I bought it in November and I paid $40 for it. And then I ended up getting a Harry Potter one that I liked more. So I wore that. And then I realized I'm not really like a backpack in the summer kind of person because it makes your back sweat. And I know that's really gross. So I'm just... Ooh,
She didn't turn on silent.
I have no... I just didn't feel like I should keep it. So I looked online and there were only 2 others listed. Both over $300, which was shocking to me. But of course I listed mine for $300 as well, or best offer, because I was really willing to accept any offer. I don't know, I only paid $40 for it, so I didn't have too much invested in it. We got a best offer of $200 plus shipping, so we accepted it.
Where'd you get it?
Amazon.
Should I say that?
Yeah, I think I did already say that.
I'm sorry, I tuned out.
I bought it in late November.
I mean, Loungefly sounds like a really fun thing to gamble on, to try to figure out which ones are going to become rare and hard.
I wish we knew.
But I've also seen other sellers just, buy them on Whatnot, try to flip them on eBay. They don't sell for 3 months. They end up on 33% off, and then they're like, oh, I lost money. But at least it's gone. So probably not.
Yeah, well, it's not something we're going to keep buying in hopes of making profit by holding on to it for 6 months. And I have no desire to collect them.
That was pure luck.
It was pure luck.
Pure luck.
Yeah.
The next item, let me talk about it. So it was in the large Nintendo 64 collection we had bought. We posted about it mostly about cleaning it on Instagram. This is an EverDrive. I'll put a screenshot up somewhere, and it allows you to download ROMs and put them on a memory card and then play them on the original system. There are a bunch of different ones listed all over the place. I just kind of went higher or middle to high, listed at $225, and it sold for full price.
Plus shipping.
Which I think we paid $250 for the whole lot.
For the whole lot.
So there's most of our money back. We're already in the profit because of the other stuff. But that was a Facebook Marketplace pickup. So first item, Amazon.
Oh.
Second item, Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
And third item
is going to be garage sale pickup. I actually didn't even see this box of car manuals on the floor in someone's garage. Their garage sale was terrible. I think we recorded it. We probably had it playing sometime within the last couple months. It would have been the garage sales that we picked up at the cookbooks as well.
Cooking for profits.
Maybe in that video or around that video. It's Dodge Viper car manuals. They're the OEM ones. I can't remember the year. I think it was like 2001, 1999.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Viper.
90. So there were 3 different ones. There's an actual car OEM manual. That was like 94. That one already sold.
Okay.
And then there's another one that was in that 91, late 90s era. That one we still have. I think that's like electrical and maintenance book maybe. And then there was a binder, which I would probably count more as like an information manual. It had 10 individual smaller manuals inside, which told about the car. And it was in a notebook. We sold it.
Yeah, we didn't really know if we should split up the books, if we should keep them together. We opted to keep them together. I don't remember what we actually listed it at.
I think I listed it for like $150 because there were no comps.
And then we ended up probably sending out an offer, and it was accepted, and it was $119.29 plus shipping. It was heavy, and it was really big.
And I think we paid
$2.
$5 total, $6, something like that.
It was
a good deal.
Manuals. Yeah, it was a good deal. So now we're going to talk about the surprise sales, because there's also a story to go along with it too. So we say surprise sales because, or surprise sale, because this wasn't an item that we picked up to actually resell. This was an item for us, and it was Kanto U2 computer speakers. It was a set of white ones. We've used them for the past couple years, and then the blue light started blinking and they stopped working. So I ordered another power cord on Amazon. Couldn't find a replacement, like genuine one, so I just bought some random one, and it did not work. And so
it did not fix the problem.
It did not fix the problem.
It still gave it a blue light, so the power cord did work.
So I reached out to customer service to see how much they stand behind their products. They do not stand behind their products very much, and they told me that it was probably something with internal that broke if the power cord did not fix it. And they actually recommended the power cord that we had bought too, which is so weird. I just don't know why companies don't make their own replacement parts. But I was ready to just go ahead and toss them when we got our new computer speakers. John was like, no, we should list them. There were no parts only for this specific brand. The white ones, if you're very lucky, you may find them as low as like $150 on eBay. But there's not right now. Don't look right now. And then on Amazon, they sell new for like $230. So I was going to do an auction and I had it all ready to go. And then last weekend, I just wasn't feeling like giving eBay an extra quarter to list my item. So I doubled the price, added best offer, and listed them. My starting bid was going to be $20, so I went ahead and listed them for $40 because I don't know what the going rate for broken speakers is based off of like how much they cost. They sold within 24 hours and no best offer, so the guy paid $40. I was mentally prepared for him to like message us and say that they did not work, even though it's in the title. The condition is listed as parts only, and I said it twice in the description, at the top, and I reiterated it at the bottom. And yesterday we got out of the movies, and there was a message on eBay with a picture and this huge message for the speakers. And I was like, oh my gosh. No, the guy was actually thrilled. He was sending us a picture of the inside of the speaker, the part that was broken. Oh, it's such an easy part to fix. He got them working. He's been looking for a white pair. Super cool. We're so happy he's happy with them. Yep. And that we don't have to deal with, no, you didn't read the description. Because, I mean, if the lowest price you see is $150, I thought someone would jump at $40 and not pay attention. So that was a surprise sale. Yeah. And a surprise that, like, the buyer knew what they were getting. That was nice. Because
we had bought them brand new at Goodwill for personal use, for her work. They worked a year, 2 years, something like that. And then we ended up selling them for $40. And we paid $80, so, I mean, yeah, it's not bad.
They're really cute speakers, but knowing that they put cheap parts in them, I would never buy that brand again.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about the flea market yesterday? Or do you want to go in with what we're shipping out? I guess we probably are, to wrap it up. So we will continue with John's special...
what we are shipping today.
Yeah. I didn't know you called it something specific.
I don't remember.
Or not.
You want to start with that item over there first?
Yes.
Because it's the biggest.
Let's start with this item right here. It is a vintage NASCAR bag. Number 3, for those of you who know NASCAR. I'm just kidding. It's Dale Earnhardt. And it does have the large shoulder strap. We picked it up at the outdoor flea market off Admiral, if you know where the flea market in Tulsa is. Mm-hmm. I think we paid $2 for it. It sold for $20 plus shipping.
It'll be easy to ship. It folds all the way down. You're going to love to talk about this one.
I have absolutely no idea what this is. This is part of that really large CD collection that I picked up in those jazz metal CD tower. Yeah, we had seen sold comps on it. We listed it. A best offer was sent out for $12.09 plus shipping, and someone snatched it up.
It's Mambo Diablo. That's good stuff.
It also has a different name on it. Tito.
His band is Mambo Diablo.
Oh.
If you read the back.
What kind of music is that?
Latin jazz.
Oh, Latin jazz.
I sold a Nintendo game. This is one of our low sells that she was just making fun of. Knight Rider. I believe this is actually the second time this one's sold because the individual thought the dirtiness could be cleaned or something. I don't know. But my pictures were accurate, so he sent it back.
$6.11 plus shipping.
Skate
How
3,
much that one's for.
PS3, sold for $13.11, free shipping. It was just in a big bulk buy, or maybe not bulk, but it was in a bunch of games we bought. Racing wheels, we had purchased them on the We Messed Up garage sale video. We weren't going to list them. We were just going to throw them in the bucket of all the extra bits and pieces that we have, but I looked them up. They did have a really good sell-through rate, and people still buy them.
$29.11 free shipping.
Those two, not the regular white ones.
Or the black ones, which is so disappointing because we always find those white and black ones. We sold some books. No, we didn't buy these to resell. This was actually just part of my daughter's like clean out of her library in her room.
But we did buy them all secondhand.
We did, and we sold them then for $20 plus shipping because it's all the same like series. If you have tween daughters, you probably understand and probably have these books at home.
Just sold these Hoka Bondi 7s. This is the second time we've sold these. The first time they sold, let's get this back. The first time they sold, they didn't fit right or something, didn't work right. I don't remember what he said, but returned them and sold them again.
Yeah.
Actually sold them for more this time.
$51.11 plus shipping. They're actually really nice and really clean. I think he used the excuse that they didn't fit him. I mean, I don't know. I know my shoe size, so like I feel like every adult should know their shoe size. But we sold them again, and like John said, we raised the price and got some more money from them.
And then I'm not going to open it, but we did sell the
GoPro 8.
quote unquote working / not working GoPro, the troublemaker. That we didn't send back to GoPro. This one is out of here.
$40 plus shipping.
Sold all the extra accessories, the batteries, the chargers.
All at once.
If nothing else, the batteries and the chargers are worth the value.
Yeah, maybe they'll get the GoPro working and we'll get a message and a picture with the part that they fixed.
So we did go to the flea market yesterday. We went to the indoor. We went to the outdoor. We also stopped by some random sellers on the side of the street. A couple blocks away from the flea market. I guess you can just set up wherever you want. But I may make a video about that and show you exactly what we bought and kind of go over it and our thought process. But yeah, that's kind of what we're shipping today. The rest of our end of the month numbers inside the seller studio.
Yeah.
And that's all I've got.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks.